Welcome back to another episode, Exit 36 Podcast. We are here. We ain't going nowhere, still hauling these cans. Just as usual. But right now, we're going to get into it. This one of them videos that I don't like to make. I don't make a lot of money videos. I don't make a lot of videos talking about money. I make videos telling you how to get loads, how to run some what you call it companies to check out. I make videos telling you how to do some repairs on your truck, etc. When it comes to the money videos, I don't like to do them, but I'm gonna jump into this one real quick. I ain't gonna make it a long one because I ain't gonna put too much information in it. But I always get asked, can you make money pulling containers? I see a lot of comments on my videos, on other people's videos, on other social media platforms saying there's no money in pulling containers. I mean, everybody got their own belief. Everybody look on money different. What's a lot of money to one person might not be a lot to somebody else. So, with that said, if you're trying to make money in trucking, it don't matter what type of trailer you're pulling. You could pull a container, step deck, dry van, reefer, flatbed, tanker. You could do power only. Whatever the trailer type you decide to pull, that don't necessarily determine if you're going to make money or not. Every trailer type I just named is somebody out here struggling to make it. And every trailer type I just named is somebody out here killing the game, making a lot of money. What it comes down to is networking, being in the right area at the right time, and the way you work, your work ethic. Those what it comes down to when it comes to determining if you're gonna make money in this game. Overall, with trucking, you really don't even have to move your truck to make money. You can make money in trucking and don't move your truck. Like I said before, it's all about networking, you learning the game, and knowing what to do. When it comes to hauling containers, whether you're on the West Coast, you're in the Midwest, you're on the East Coast, you're up north, you're down south, you could make money wherever you're at. You can make $0 for the week, or with one truck, you can make $15,000 for the week. There's probably people out there making more than that. There's people out there making less than that. And that's with one truck. On average, weekly, on average, pulling containers, you're going to be right around, you might be between 8 to 10,000. That's for the week before you take out any deductions, anything. And that's mostly running 5 days a week. If you decide to run a full week, do a reset the following week, you might profit more. If you only decide to work 4 days a week, you might profit less, you might make less, but on average, you're going to be right around 8,000 for the week. and that's like I said, five days a week. You might be able to do it in four sometime. Sometime you're gonna do it in six, but that's running 5 days a week, not running 11 hours a day. Because when it comes to containers, if you're going in the port a lot, you're gonna have a lot of downtime waiting in the port. So it's not like you're out here running OTR where you're doing 10 to 11 hours drive time a day. Yes, you could put a container OTR. I get load offers all the time, going all over the country. But you don't have to go OTR to make money. But if you are here pulling a container, you decide to run OTR. If you have somebody pulling the container out the port for you, where you don't have to go in the port, yeah, you're going to be burning up those 10, 11 hours a day, every day. Unless you get held up at the customer when you go to pick up or when you go to deliver. But if you're the one going into the port, pulling out your containers and taking your containers back into the port, sometimes you're going to run into waiting time in the port when you're going there to do your transaction. So on those days when you're going to the port, you might not be running 10, 11 hours on those days. You're going OTR with the container. Once you get out the port, the following day, depends how far you're going, you might be running 10, 11 hours the following day. But most container haulers run local/regional. They go out today, come back tomorrow. Or they go out today and come back today. Or they're doing local. They just go a few miles from the port, they come back, they head back out again, stuff like that. You might do 3 trips in the port for the day. You might do 1 trip in the port for the day. But if you're doing local, like I say, a lot of your time is not going to be drive time. I mean, you're not going to burn up all your drive time for the day. You're going to have some times where you're sitting down at the customer or you're sitting down in the port. You still get detention pay when you're at the customer. If you're a company driver, some of them will pay detention while you're in the port. If you're owner up, my advice to you is try to book that load for the most you can book it for. That way, if you have wait time in the port, you'll cover from the rate you're running the load for. And it's a lot of ways to make money out of container without actually driving the truck.